The Presidential Infrastructure Coordinating Commission is looking at harvesting and diverting water running into the sea to dams and residential areas in the Eastern Cape. This is part of efforts to deal with the drought that has ravaged the province. But the Amathole, the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro and the Raymond and Mhlaba municipalities are the most affected, with Amathole topping the list.
This is the Qilinqa Dam. It supplies Butterworth and surrounding areas with water. It has reached an all-time low level of 6%. But not having water has almost become part of life in some areas. They have been feeling the pinch since 2015.
There's no running water, in fact, available for us to use. We have to fetch our own water, although the taps are still there, and we're not getting any solid explanation from the municipalities. They said it was a drought.
Go 2016, even though we're going 2018, 2016 amanzi bemke unyaka wonke. So aswafumana amanzi apha ne councillors zethu azisiboni asisoyanga lawe na ayafakwa amatangi fine yabo say accept londo, but still akho kwanto yenzekayo. Obani umuntu ongenatangi uyasafarisha kakhulu.
But building the capacity of dams cannot be the only solution in a country facing water shortages.
We're looking at infrastructure. Look, Eastern Cape particularly. In the Eastern Cape, we have no less than 9 rivers running straight to the sea. So we're discussing that. We think that this is something, that we need to look into.
A plan to cater for rural parts far from the coast is also in action.
It is not just about building, it's also about operation and maintenance. Operation and maintenance means that you would have to collect revenue. And with our populations in the former homelands who are really largely unemployed, with municipalities with a low revenue base, one needs to look at appropriate infrastructure to develop those areas. So groundwater becomes the first point of departure.
But all this will be in vain if people do not use water sparingly.
Create awareness to the people, because in our people's mind is that as long as water comes from their tap, the issue of water reaching ground, level 0, create awareness to our people.
The Water and Sanitation Department needs over 100 billion rand to develop dams, drill boreholes, and for bulk water supply, among others. They are currently getting 4 billion rand per annum. Heavy clouds have also lost meaning as it never rains. The South African Weather Service does not predict any short or long-term significant rain to change the current situation. Busisi Wejemsana, SABC News, Eastern Cape.